and they just kept going. Oh, we're going to a new video. All right, so now we're still in Cancer, second video. It's like they went out the door and they kept going. But there is an opportunity through communication and healing that, yeah. Yeah, there can be a return here. Let me get one of these. Let me see. Oh, all right. So it says you share true romantic feelings worth exploring. So if you put it on the back burner, there you go. Okay, and whoever this is a clue. It says fairies, guides, and friends give aid. So they're kind of like when you perceive them, they sometimes you think they're from another planet, okay? But they've been very supportive of you emotionally and very giving to you. And if you take it slow, you could get your door back in. Get your door back in, your foot back in the door. Okay, and I feel like you have so many responsibilities. Romance interrupted, duties come first. Okay, so that's why I was getting the Knight of Cups. It's like, I feel like even if you were an emperor type, right? What is that? Even though if you are an emperor type, I feel like you feel, this could be subconscious, like you can't fully commit because you're from one place to another place to another place, and whatever your responsibilities are, they call first. See, and then here's that physical connection. There is that sacred union of bodies, two becoming one. Okay. Love language affirmations. Okay. Loving words hold great power. Okay, so what I would do is, whoever is in your world that didn't work out, whether it's parents or a parent or someone, first I would start with getting comfortable in the mirror, saying loving words to yourself. If you do that already, then I would go to the next step, which is saying love things. Imagine saying loving things to the people that you felt like didn't work out with, that you want to work out with, or person. That's what I'm getting. All right. I feel like you want to spice things up. Okay, so it says open your heart. Love is the highest energy of all. Let it in. I leave you with that. All right, now we are going into, what are we going into next? Okay, so now we're going into Leo. 3-card reading. It hasn't been. All right, let's see. 3-card reading, Leo. All right. That's upright. Okay, lovers. What is this? 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so you were holding on to... Oh, that kind of sounds like was that Gemini? Or was that Cancer? I don't know. Okay. Anyway, what I'm getting is, what is hidden here is that you were holding on to the idea of love. Real love. Not BS. Okay, and what is that? I feel like for a lot of you here, it looks like to me there were a lot of things within your family dynamic that took a lot of energy. Okay. And so what about that? Okay, so that's telling me time well spent. You learned a lot. Emotionally, you've grown from it. And now I feel like you're ready, Ten of Cups, to have it all. Woo! Ace of Swords. Okay, so there's a new opportunity. Now, this is interesting because usually there's a crown or a ring, but here this is like an 8, a figure 8. And there's a figure 8. H8. Which is like the World card. Okay, so it's like if you've, through communication and research, you could feel supported and loved. That's what I'm getting here. Okay. And it could just be a self-discovery. It doesn't have to be through that. What is this? 10 of Pentacles. Oh my God. So it's like what you were dreaming about. 10 of Cups, having it all. Okay. It's within your grasp here. Okay. In the physical reality. Okay. In the physical reality. All right. Let's get one of these. Okay. The fear is heartbreak and defeat. And there's also feeling like all right, let's just read this card. Let your compass point towards play today. Be ready to attend a party. If no one invites you, then it's time for you to create your own joy. The forecast is happy, bright, and upbeat. Reach out to the people who can change your mood from dull to bright. Celebrate the gift of these friendships. Okay. I feel like that's the message. Okay. And you will be getting a message, so pay attention. The quality of your work is also of utmost importance. Practicality is a key to your productivity. The messenger is here to tell you that job searches and opportunities are favored. Make sure you are using a hands-on methodical approach to any business situation. All right, so make sure you move with your wisdom. I leave you with that. All right, now we are on Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Let's see. Woo! 2 flipped out while I was trying to... Okay. All right, so... that's the phrase I say. Okay. There's some challenging... There could have been some challenging energy here, and I'm getting that phrase that was... a friend of mine, a Sagittarian, had on a hat, and the phrase was "Not today, Satan." Okay, so it's like talk to the hand. Okay, so let's see. Avoiding conversation, not dealing, still upset. Okay, so I feel like whatever that is, you're not letting it in, and you're just taking a break. Okay, so here it says fear of intimacy, running away, intensity, and letting go, and turmoil and fleeting. I feel like this is just saying whatever was bugging you. It's like "not today, Satan" is a phrase that you could use to just let your have like a beach attitude, right? That's what I'm getting. Okay, now here is date. Get back out there, meeting someone new, setting a date, and date online. Online dating. Woo! Now, I'm getting this as someone from the past, Hammer, that you've been thinking and reminiscing about. This is like a ring here. Oh, that's interesting. Leo had the, what is that, Ace of Swords, and there was no crown or ring, but there was a world, like a wreath there. Okay, and it was a figure eight, so it could have been like soulmate infinity. Oh, I see what that's saying for you. If you don't feel confident about how you look, you can um, you can feel good by changing your look, or changing your look, doing things. I feel like what this is saying is you've got the inside gorgeous. Okay, and if there's anything on the outside that you feel like you're not confident about, you can work on that. Okay, now there could be someone in the past that you're repairing a connection with, attraction, teasing, hooking up, date, third party, temptation. Okay, so I feel like that's a mixture of fears. All right, now what is that? Okay, that's a Scorpio card. Could be Scorpio, Capricorn, Aquarius. I'm even getting Pisces. Okay, and Taurus. That's what I'm picking up. All right, and insane chemistry, sparks and having fun and equal interest, burning desire. Okay. Yeah, and they've been watching you too. That was coming up in the Cancer reading, I think. Was it Cancer? Okay. What I'm getting here, oh my god, you got that twice. Okay, what I'm getting here is, so it could be like any of those signs I mentioned, but this is um liberation. Woo! Okay. So whatever you were feeling bound to, let's say I'm getting like an eye here, a big eye. So it's like whatever you were feeling bound to, you're going to feel a sense of freedom. There is a new beginning, and there is a transition. Okay. And let me get that. Let's see. Okay, so they're saying whatever someone did, if you felt like it was the nail in the coffin. Okay. And but closing that from your mind has helped you to give energy to something that is birthing new. Someone has been, what is that song, Poker Face? I'm getting that. Poker Face, Poker Face. Okay. Now, this mirror here, they have those in India, I think is the origin of those mirrors. And that's like looking at your own image, the true image of yourself. And I feel like if you haven't done that, you're going to do that. The true you, seeing the true you, and taking a good look at yourself inside and out. And that is going to transform your world. For some of you, you saw through a Gemini. For some of you, you saw through a Sagittarius. And it's because they couldn't see themselves. Now, if that was you, this is you seeing yourself fully. So someone that's your polar opposite. Wait, what sign are we on? This is Virgo. Okay, so what's your polar opposite? Is Pisces. Okay, so you harmonize with that Pisces energy. What is this? Sword and the Rose. Clarity and truth. Revelations, honor, and protection, and determination. Okay. I feel like you're determined to have it all, too, here. There are lots of cards like that. Okay, soul connection, partnership, soul contract, life partner is coming in. Yeah, life partner is coming in. For some of you, it's a Pisces. I picked up Pisces twice. Okay. Let me see what other signs show up. What other signs could it be? Four of Wands. Completion. Oh my God. Soulmates and completion. Four of Wands. Okay. For someone, it's a water sign that when you were younger, could be even back to college days, you hung out with. Okay, that's the person for someone. And I feel like the reason why they put brakes on is because they saw you, which is very fascinating, as unconventional. And sometimes when you're a unicorn, that's like a solo path, isn't it? Okay, but here is the Princess of Wands. Now, what I'm getting with that is Erykah Badu. I don't know why. Someone who loves music is into you. If you stop listening to music or stop doing something that was a creative outlet for you, try that again. And I feel like that'll spark up your passion. Okay, and here's the Taurus I was talking about for someone. Okay, but I feel like you've matured emotionally, and they've seen many sides of you. Let me get another card. Let me get a romance card. Let's see what it says. Empress. Not sure here. Let's see what it says. Okay, so there's that was come up in a reading. It was like two people who were like into each other, but then it was like really trying to decide whether they really wanted to be in a relationship. Okay, let me get another one. How you would know is that they would give you gifts. I'm getting this as give them a chance. Okay, for someone, this is one person. If you felt like, okay, this is what I'm getting. There were two people who were seeing each other, but there never was any kind of conversation or agreement about whether they're only seeing each other or not. And then suddenly someone found out that they were in the dating pool. Okay, well, what about that? Let me get a card on that. Then what happened? Okay, so it caused an imbalance even though they wanted to keep moving forward. That could be you, and then the new beginning didn't happen. Oh, that happened to somebody in another reading. Okay, let me see who it could be. This was coming up as like a car salesman type. You decide if it's positive or negative. But here's a retailer, merchant, individual entrepreneur. Could be one of those. Okay. And oh, here's a musician. Okay. Okay, for someone it could be a musician coming back in. For someone this is a wedding. I'm getting, what is that wedding? Um It's a movie and it's called A Greek Wedding or something like that. And there's a DJ there. Is that in the movie, the DJ? I don't know. Anyway, if someone wants to come back and make amends, whatever this is, whether it's finances, money, or love, you're able to repair, restore, and restart and renovate. For some of you, this is um, renovating home, getting back in shape, seeker of vitality, exercise, life, strength, and speed. Okay. And for some of you, what is this? Could be a lawyer, but what I'm getting with that is, oh, I was getting justice of the peace again. Okay. And it's someone who has some sort of like job in advising people. That's what I'm getting. They give advice to people. Okay. And if you're on the defense, you want to kind of ease that up a little bit, I feel like. Could be a Libra, could be an Aries. It could be someone who is friends with a cook. Friends with a cook. Oh, on YouTube. I wanted to go see that. Someone went to all the Gordon Ramsay restaurants on YouTube. I want to go see that. Okay. And but it could be someone who had a friend that was a chef, and so you all hang out together. Could be someone from a European country. What is this criminal? I need to see that. It says transgressor of justice, prison, parole, and discipline. Okay, so for someone, it could have been someone in that went to jail because they drank too much, and they would change. Okay. Also, I want to say is we have a lot of stuff going on, and if you don't have to go to a certain country that people are fighting with, I wouldn't go. Right? Listen to what the government says about where to travel and where not to travel. Okay, so whoever that Libra is for someone, it's like even if it didn't work out, they still care about you and think about you, and they do love you, but they had a lot of things having to do with finances that they were working out. And they're aware that you wanted commitment. This is celebrations and good times. Yeah, they're aware that you wanted to marry them. What sign is that? Any earth sign. Any water sign or earth sign. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Okay. All right. Anyway, someone wants back in. That sounds like a typical reading that I've been getting a lot of for the past 2 years. All right, let me get something that's atypical. Let's see. Okay. No, I feel like you're in your strength here. Okay. For someone, you might try it might be boring, but you might try someone that's a earth sign. Yeah. That might be oh, this fell out. A young earth sign. That's what I'm getting. A young earth sign that you could build with. I leave you with that. Okay, that's for someone. All right, now let's keep going. Okay, let's see. Now we are on Libra. 3-card reading. Okay. All right. Well, there's somebody that you think is magical in your world. You see them as spiritual, someone, but this could be you tapping back into your spirituality to bring your emotions back into balance here. Okay. And you see another earth sign working on their mastery, not taking shortcuts. What is, let me see. That could be you. Yeah, I'm getting earth sign twice. There could be an earth sign that you wanted to work with. What's going on in the physical reality, though, with that? Let me see. Nothing. You want healing. This is for one Libra. Whatever you're doing energetically, and I feel like this has to do with like Middle East thing here. I feel like this is like stirring up the pot. Okay. I would lean in. This is the message. Lean into positive energy. Align with your own energy. And quit. Connect to spirit. That's what I'm getting. That's for one male Libra. Connect to spirit. And quit dabbling in things that are going to get you in more trouble. Alright. That's for someone. Okay. Now let's see. I feel like that's for a man. Let me get another, some more cards here. Trying to separate them. Alright. Let's just get from this deck and then I'll pull one from here. Okay, so you've had regrets about something and you want to let someone know about the regrets you've had. And it's an earth sign. And you stayed up many nights trying to figure out a way to make amends and bring love into the situation. For someone, they return to you. You imagine that they return to you. And